Hey, what's going on, eh? Welcome back to another video about dumb Americans. This should be good, eh? Go get your Timmies this morning, bud. Hope you enjoy it. Even as a Canadian, I can't do like a stereotypical Canadian accent. Wow. That's hilarious. That was awful. We're going to look at some TikToks. Unfortunately, we have to use the TikTok platform, but we should get some laughs out of it. Hope y'all are doing good. Make sure to leave a comment, like the video. Let's get it, boys and girls. Why does everybody think that Americans are stupid? Well, let's find out. I think you're going to do a stellar job of it there, girl. Let's go.
Why does everybody think that Americans are stupid?
Oh, she made a part 2 of this. Oh,
Bold.
I can answer again if you need me to.
We have such
You are a bold one.
a rich history and culture that literally no other
Such a rich history and culture. Oh, God.
continent can compete.
I think there are many people around the world right now that are either going, huh? Or laughing uncontrollably.
Like, I'm pretty sure that some of our buildings
Laughing uncontrollably is the only reaction.
date back to over 100 years ago.
Some of it, she's got to be trolling. She has to be trolling. Some of our buildings date back to over 100 years ago. Nobody can say that. Nobody can utter that sentence with a straight face, knowing anything about the planet, the world. Like,
Looks good what you're cooking.
does it?
100 years ago, yeah? Just 100? Cento? Cento is 100 in Italian.
Like, that was so long ago and the world was so different back then, and yet America still existed.
We did. We did exist 100 years ago. Have you been introduced to geography? Have you?
I mean, can you imagine? 100 years ago, there were no cars or houses or phones.
Yeah, that's wrong. And I already saw this comment here about the first automobile being built in 1885. I believe it was built by the Germans. I think it was a Mercedes-Benz. I don't think it was called a Mercedes-Benz at the time, but it was built by Mercedes-Benz, I believe. In Germany was the first automobile that was produced for sale. And some of them have been refurbished. Not refurbished, but what do you call it? I'm blanking on the word. That's okay. It happens. But I can be humble about it. I'll admit it. I'm blanking on the word. Refurbished. Anyways, it was the Germans. Thank you, Germany, for your engineering prowess. I believe this video is what the kids today call brain rot.
100 years ago was 1925. Alexander Graham Bell brought the telephone to the world. 1876. I don't know if she could do math though.
Genuinely losing my marbles as an American here in Australia with the charging ports. First off, I bought these headphones. I was like, yes, cool girl, being downloaded. No. Old iPhone, okay? Then I finally bought this to charge my phone because it has been at 1% everywhere I go. Like, some places have had this, like some coffee shops just to plug in, but obviously the main plug itself I have US. So finally today I bought this for $20, a converter. You know, this plug, I plug it in. Oh wait, okay. That doesn't actually work. Trigger. Let me just try another one. That doesn't actually work either. What is this plastic? Too big. Okay, last one. You know, obviously that's definitely not gonna work. So I can't charge anything still. I am being a complainer, but damn, why do we have so many different things all over the world? Different kilograms. I'm like picking up the weights. Like, yeah, we got these 12 pounds. 12 kilograms? Oh, shit. Times that by 2.2. Calories? What is this? Kilojoules? I sound stupid as hell, but kg? 7,000? Bro. No thanks. And then driving on the other side of the road, I can't even rent a car because I'm actually afraid of killing everyone. And I'm not even joking. I think I would genuinely crash.
Why can't you rent a car? You literally only have to do one thing. Drive on the other side of the road. It's not that hard.
I'm like, I can't be that stupid, right? But why am I This is not computing. What else is different, Ethan? The weight, the calories. The water and plastic. Oh yeah, and then we got water. Genuinely, what is this? This is the water? I feel like it's gonna get everywhere. Same with like egg whites. Like, I guess this is fine, but no. And then the accents, that's crazy. There's just different people with different accents.
That egg white bag actually seems pretty convenient. You can just pour it out of there. I don't know what was going on with that water bag though. She seemed to start the video strong, but got more annoying as the video went on. And if you're just making these observations, it's fine. But if you're making complaints, you're not going to get much sympathy. You're in another country. They have different, outlets, different plugs. That's very normal around the world. You're going to discover that in all different places around the planet. So, yeah.
All over the world. Like, I obviously knew that. Okay, I'm not stupid, but it's just, how does that even, humans are weird. Oh, I also forgot kilometers instead of miles. Why? Literally, like, why? I know I can look it up. I know I can convert. This would be like a fast fucking walk in America.
Because a kilometer is 1,000 meters. A nice round number. The metric system. Nice round numbers, usually.
This is like equivalent to a 2 in America. Genuinely losing my...
Okay, enough of her. She started off good. I kind of liked her, but by the end, she'd lost me.
Now that the Americans are gone, I think we should start making fun of them behind their backs. I'll start. Here's one of the dumb things an American has said to me.
I wonder what she means now that the Americans are gone. Where's she at?
It's actually one of my best friends. Shout out to her, love her to pieces. This was not her best moment, and I acknowledge that. She asked me, in Canada, do you learn that, like, America's the best country? And I said, what?
Right, we've seen her video before. It's utterly ridiculous asking if America's the best country. Nobody thinks that.
Why does everybody think that Americans are stupid? I
wonder.
mean, you guys do realize that America is the country with the most history, right? We literally have so much culture, it's insane.
She's got to be trolling. Like, there's no way. There's no way, you guys. She has to be trolling. Like,
we literally have so much culture, it's
insane.
It's insane. All of our holidays, like the 4th of July and St. Patrick's Day and Christmas. I mean, what other race does that? And not to mention our food.
What other race does that? She's trolling, man. Like,
race does that. And not to mention our food. We've got everything from ramen to pizza. Like, can we be any more cultured? Why?
Your food is a crime against humanity.
I was coming from Spain, where that's all Spanish. I tried to pay a taxi driver in pesos.
Sir, it's not even fucking close.
They speak Spanish in Spain. I was in Mexico with pesos.
The language doesn't dictate what the money is.
But it should. I was coming.
But it should. Yeah, we've seen this video before. Guy's an idiot.
Barack Obama had a big part of
I've seen this one as well. Barack Obama had a big part of 9/11. That's hilarious, considering he was not president yet. I think he was in government at that point. He was originally a senator in Illinois. But yeah, it's just a patently absurd comment. I mean, it's coming from a dude who voted for the dude who continually questioned the citizenship of Obama and, pushed that conspiracy theory that Obama wasn't American. He was born somewhere else. I can't remember where their stupid conspiracy theory theorized Obama being born, but Trump pushed it heavily. Let's move to the next one. I don't even want to hear anything from a brain dead MAGA voter today.
I don't think Americans realize how stupid the rest of the world thinks we are. And I can kind of see why. So I've been bopping around Italy for a few months, and the amount of times that I have seen a group of Americans yell at someone or get mad at someone for the simplest thing when it's their fault is ridiculous. A few examples would be when I've been in restaurants and there's clear signs that are like, please stand here, wait here, pay here, things like that with like clear instructions, and Americans do the wrong thing and then they start yelling at the wait staff when it's 100% their fault. And I used to think people were just pretending. Also, look, like Italian street art is beautiful. I used to think people were kind of exaggerating when they said how stupid Americans seemed in other countries. But now that I'm paying attention and focusing on it firsthand, I see it and I'm like, oh, this is how they view us all the time, and that completely makes sense. But yeah, so as one American to any others, when you guys are traveling, please don't be stupid and give us a bad name, because it's already pretty bad as is.
It's too late, pal. It's too late. And I think we all have stories like this. I've told that story, I think, multiple times now on the channel. The story that I'm referring to is I was down in Mexico and we were taking a public transit bus out to a spot, and there was this American family on the bus, and they're berating the Mexican bus driver because he didn't speak English, or he didn't speak English up to their level, or the level that they wanted. Besides the point, they were just completely obnoxious, incredibly rude, totally inconsiderate, and just oblivious to the fact that they're just horrible, horrible, ignorant people. Wearing football jerseys, mind you, matching jerseys. A family, an American family, with Southern accents to boot. Like, it was wild. It was wild. And you'll see it time and time again. People will relate these stories, and it seems to just be a regular thing. It's crazy.
I don't think Americans realize.
Why does everybody think that Americans are stupid?
Oh God, I can't watch another.
Is it that an American did that made you generalize that all Americans are selfish and...
I was at a restaurant with my friends, and this white American guy, mid-20s, completely wasted, tried to talk to us. We pretended not to speak English because he was kind of creepy. He went on to talk to the couple next to us, and he started complaining about the amount of immigrants around. He was talking
Checks out. Checks out.
about Mexicans. We were in Mexico. You guys are making it so hard.
Mr. Chow, if I plug in my earphones into my phone while they're in my ear, can TikTok know what's going on in my brain, please?
Of what nation are you a citizen?
What? If I put these headphones in my ear, can TikTok know what's going on in my... What even was that sentence?
Mr. Chow, if I plug in my earphones into my phone while they're in my ear, can TikTok know what's going on in my brain, please?
Of what nation are you a citizen?
Singapore.
Are you a citizen of any other nation?
No, Senator.
Have you ever applied for Chinese citizenship?
Senator, I served my nation in Singapore. No, I did not.
Have you ever been a member of the Chinese Communist Party?
Senator, I'm Singaporean. No.
Have you ever been associated or affiliated with the Chinese Communist Party?
No, Senator. Again, I'm Singaporean.
Look over here, please. I've never heard of a country called Singapore. Is it in Western Europe or mainland Europe? Because I certainly have never heard of Singapore.
Mr. Chu, does TikTok access the home Wi-Fi network?
Only if the user turns on the Wi-Fi. I'm sorry, I may not understand the...
So if I have a TikTok app on my phone and my phone is on my home Wi-Fi network, does TikTok access that network?
It will have to access the network to get connections to the internet, if that's the question.
Can you assure me, or can you at least tell me, if you turn on airplane mode on a plane, can TikTok talk to the plane, please?
What is happening? Is this a real video? No idea what's happening in this video. God, is it AI?
A lot of Ukrainian women just try and get a guy to get them to America. Am I right?
I mean, I don't like that so much hearing because it's about my country. It's kind of same stereotypes like many people think that Americans are so stupid.
Got him.
A lot of Ukrainian women just...
It's your lucky day today. You win a free 10-ounce silver bar, pure silver bullion, or a free Hershey's king-size chocolate bar.
take this one.
You'll take the chocolate bar. Who needs a 10-ounce bar of silver? Have a good day. It's your choice. A free 10-ounce bar of silver bullion or a free king-size Hershey bar.
I think I'll take the Hershey bar.
Go ahead. It's your lucky day. Just fresh out of the refrigerator.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Who needs a 10-ounce bar of silver when you can have a good, delicious bar of chocolate, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. All right, thank you.
Thank you.
I wonder if he would actually give them the silver if they chose the silver, though. And how many people did choose the silver. That's why these videos can be obviously misleading, I think. You'll see, you know, these interview videos where they go to Times Square and they talk to Americans and they ask them very basic, simple questions. And even getting the number of people that they show that don't know the answers is worrying and absolutely should be unacceptable for a country and the youth. But I'm just curious, the editing sometimes and what we miss. How many people chose the silver bar? Was he even going to give them the silver bar? I don't know.
You'd rather have the Hershey bar than the silver bar?
Yes, I would.
Oh, you would? Okay.
Yeah, the Hershey bar, you can eat the silver bar.
Yeah, that's right. You can't eat the silver. What are you going to do with a 10-ounce bar of silver, right? You know. Which one do you want?
Probably the chocolate, because I'm a girl and it's been a cranky day.
Okay, it's yours. Eat it quick.
I wonder how much a 10-ounce
bar
bar of silver is worth.
Just offering people a free Hershey bar today?
Like, I really don't know. 80 bucks? 100 bucks? 10-ounce bar of silver price worth. Let's check it out. A 10-ounce silver bar is currently worth $800. Wow, I said $80. So clearly, I'm the dumb one here. All right, let's move on from this video. I've had enough. I don't know who Mark Dice is, but I've had enough.
Americans, you basically do everything that we do, but you do it bigger and you do it better. Like, we have stupid people here. But your stupid people are world class. And that is not me saying, oh, all Americans are stupid. No, America also has the smartest people on the planet. What I'm saying is that when America does stupid, you do stupid.
Go big or go home, right?
He's one of the dumbest people who's ever been involved in business. So then you say, well, how is he rich? His dad gave him $413 million. He lost it all. And through The Apprentice, he made $400 million. Doing the one thing he's good at, conning Americans into believing that he's something that he isn't. And NBC helped him all along the way. And that's how the media tricks you. And it's not just exclusive to Donald Trump. The media has also tricked almost all Americans for my entire life into believing that politicians are having debates about policy and issues, when in reality, all the reporters know that they're taking millions of dollars from donors and lobbyists and then doing exactly what those donors and lobbyists want.
And listen, politicians, media elites, billionaires, they're all Nepo babies. Usually, if you kind of look into it, they had money to begin with. It's just the way it is, the way the world is.
They're running this amazing con on all of you guys. Oh, Lindsey Graham thinks this and the senator from Connecticut thinks that. They think, where's the check? Just like Donald Trump. He's one of the dumbest people who's ever been involved in business.
Country right now that's been all over the news. Trump tweet.
That's the United States upside down. You can't expect them to recognize that.
Tweets about it a lot. We want to know if Americans recognize it by its shape. This is it right here.
North Korea?
Germany?
Germany.
Is this Canada?
Maybe Australia if we put it. Can I turn it out?
Yeah.
Maybe it would be easier for me.
Why?
No, it's not Australia.
I don't think so. Oh, it's the U.S. It's upside down.
Who just helped you?
My mom.
Is your mom Lori Loughlin? Do you recognize this country?
No.
No. Can you take one guess?
Uganda. I don't know. Australia? I don't know. Is that a country? That's America.
Country right now that's.
Americans and their lack of geographical knowledge is astounding, for sure.
Where are you from?
I'm from London.
I'm coming to London on Wednesday.
Whereabouts are you going in London?
We're gonna be in Scotland, so we're going to Edinburgh. Is that how you say it? Edinburgh?
We're going to Edinburgh.
Edinburgh, yeah, I love Edinburgh so much.
And then we're going to Inverness for a few days.
Edinburgh is brilliant. Like, it's one of my favorite places. Edinburgh, that's how you say it. Yeah, Edinburgh.
Yeah, where are you from?
What is the dumbest thing an American has ever said to you?
So my ethnicity is native Russian. It's called Yak.
Alright, this is the one that I screwed up on the last video, and you guys didn't get to see, so any regular viewer can actually see the video this time. She owns. She's awesome.
What is the dumbest thing an American has ever said to you?
So my ethnicity is native Russian. It's called Yakut. We live in the far east of Russia. And our physical traits as you can see, are Asian. I study in the States and this guy asks me, oh, where are you from? And I say, I'm from Russia. And he's like, no, I mean like, where are you from? And I'm like, I'm from Russia, motherfucker. And he's like, okay, then where are your parents from? And I say, imagine, they're from Russia too. And he's like, well, I thought that you were Asian. Fuck a motherfucker for you, MAGA. I am Asian. I don't know how your brain works, but you think if I'm from Russia, I cannot be Asian when I'm clearly am Asian and vice versa? If you studied your geography, you will know that half of Russia, the biggest country in the world, it's really hard to miss it on the map, is in Asia. You really think that Habib Nurmagomedov's ethnicity is Russian? No, he's Dagestani, which is one of the 100 native Russian ethnicities. So yeah, I'm an Asian with Russian passport, bitch. And I got no ancestors immigrated. Don't mix your history with my history.
Legendary.
What is the dumbest thing an American has ever said to you?
So I know I'm American, but I'm going to get in on this one. I was staying at a hotel on the Strip in Vegas, and I was in the little convenience store just trying to buy a Diet Coke, and the couple in front of me that were from Australia were trying to just buy a pack of cigarettes. And after about 5 attempts, I knew the lady behind the register was never going to understand them. So I offered to them, do you want me to translate for you? And they were...
Wait, for Australians? The cashier couldn't understand Australians talking to them?
Like, we're speaking English. And I was like, yeah, I know that. You know that. She doesn't know that. So they were like, yeah, fine. And so I translated for them. And then after they got their cigarettes, they kind of laughed and were like, thanks. And so when I was ordering my Diet Coke, she was like, that would have been so much easier if they spoke English. And I was like, yeah, they're from Australia. They were speaking English. And she goes, they don't speak English there. And I was like, don't ask. What do you think they speak there?
No, they speak American.
And she goes, Australia in ish ease.
What is the dumbest thing in America?
Yes, Australianese. Right. I'm not going to do an Australian accent. I would. My favorite Australian accent to attempt is the Chris Hemsworth as Dementis in Furiosa. It's fantastic. I'm not going to do it right now, but I will do it on future videos. Stay tuned.
American has ever said to you?
I don't want to offend
so
all the
I know I'm American, but I'm going to
watching.
get in on this one. I was staying at a hotel on the Strip in Vegas.
The average person is retarded. And the reason I say it is because you look at all these global big topics that are going on about ICE, the government, Epstein files, all these circumstances. And anytime I try to talk to somebody about these situations or whatever's going on, some of these people aren't mentally clear. They're not mentally right. Not in the way of like they're psychotic or anything, but they haven't leveled up mentally. Take the time to...
I think the term is brainwashed. But
listen to successful people, listen to their podcasts and stuff. Not because of success, not because you want to become successful or money or anything, but because successful people have success within their mind, so they understand and they live life differently than everybody else. That's why they have the results they have. Not only because of their circumstances or whatever.
This like sped up video and music is just pissing me off. I'm gonna skip it.
Just had a really nice breakfast with some Australians and Canadians who were asking how dumb Americans are for voting for Donald Trump. Which, like, yeah, I can't agree more, but like, that is the outlook of anyone that's outside of America, is how stupid are Americans, in case you were wondering.
I'm running on anti-war. We're going to be the biggest, most beautiful anti-war country that's ever been. Hold up. Got to go to war with Iran. How you guys liking those gas prices? Yeah, really good. Really good. Inflation? Yep. Grocery prices? Excellent. Yeah, it's awesome.
Just had a really nice breakfast with some Australians.
Most Americans don't know how dumb they are. Here's some proof for you. Well, for instance, about 5% of Americans, or roughly 16 million people, believe that the country of Australia doesn't exist. Flat earthers are confident that Australia
They believe it doesn't exist? Who? Who are these people?
is a hoax and everyone you meet from there is acting. Speaking of which, a big number of the American population believe that the Earth is a disk and that Antarctica is a forbidden zone with lizard beings guarding it, preventing people from ever entering and
Oh, well, that's true. 100%. That's true. Yeah. Lizard beings with akimbo pistols. Yep.
Speaking the truth. Some polls suggest up to 20% of Americans think the moon landing is fake, of course, and we've never set foot on the moon.
Yeah, it was directed by Stanley Kubrick, right? Everybody knows.
5% of Americans think Mount Rushmore is actually natural. Well, that's what some Americans believe in. Some think the famous presidential faces were naturally formed on the mountain.
They were struck by the lightning that was sent down by God for the American people.
Maybe those lizard people were behind that masterpiece? Some others believe that wind turbines cause cancer. Some misinformation has led to the claim that the noise or vibrations from wind turbines could cause cancer. But science says nope. Oh, and also, before we wrap up, around 7% of Americans believe that...
Just replace, for this video, just replace the word Americans with Trump voters, and then I think it's probably more accurate.
Chocolate milk.
Hey. Hey. Teach me how to twerk it.
I don't support Americans doing this, but if you do, don't give us a bad name, please. Because, yeah, that would just not be fair to us.
Welcome to another edition of Anti-Canadian Comments made by Americans in the comments section. Let's get into it. We can produce our own maple syrup. You don't have a leg to stand on, snow Mexicans. I'm sorry, is that supposed to be insulting?
What do Canada and Mexico border on? Well, we border on stupidity, of course.
Top 10. Dumbest things only America does. America, the land that screams, we're number one, while proving they're dead last at common sense. At number 10, tipping culture, where billion-dollar corporations refuse to pay workers, so customers get scammed into being the payroll department. Number 9, medical bankruptcy. One hospital visit, and you're selling your kidney on Craigslist to cover the bill. Number 8, calling themselves world champions in sports literally no one else plays. Number 7,
best country in the world.
Glorifying work slavery. 2 weeks off a year, and they brag about it like it's a personality trait.
That's the American nightmare. American dream.
Number 6, milk with dinner. Yeah, nothing says fine dining like washing down spaghetti with a glass of lukewarm cow juice. Number 5,
lukewarm cow juice. Ooh.
Refusing to join the metric system, because learning centimeters is apparently un-American. Number 4, turning food into diabetes.
Did that dude have an American bra on?
Because learning centimeters is apparently un-American. Number 4,
he did.
Turning food into diabetes grenades. Number 3, college debt so bad it ruins lives. Number 2, healthcare so predatory, GoFundMe is basically national insurance. And number 1, guns sold next to groceries. Because where else can you buy Pop-Tarts, laundry detergent, and an AR-15?
Yeah, American gun culture is perplexing to most Canadians, I think. And we've been watching these true crime shows lately, and I remember one episode specifically. It dealt with a young pregnant mother being shot, and essentially what happened is there's this couple, they're newlyweds or been married for a few months or a year, and they were young, in their 20s. They kept guns on their nightstands, like the gun box, not even locked, just on their nightstands with pistols. And I believe the husband was cheating, the wife was going to move, divorce, and they got into an argument, and what do you know? I could never imagine this happening, with two people who keep guns on their nightstands right next to the bed where they sleep. You can never imagine two people having a heated argument and maybe, I don't know, grabbing one of those lethal weapons and shooting somebody out of anger. No, I couldn't imagine that happening. It was just wild. It was so alien to us watching it. Just the thought of keeping a loaded handgun next to where you sleep. Not even locked up. It's crazy. And to Americans, I guess that's just normal. I don't know. It's not normal to me.
What country is the Queen of England from? Originally.
I love these ones where like the answer is in the question. What country is the Queen of England from? The Queen of England from?
I definitely don't know.
No, give me your best guess.
Definitely don't know.
What is the country again?
Travel to Great Britain. What language do they speak over there? Ooh. British? British. What about you? British.
Name any country on this map.
Yes, the British language, of course.
Oh my gosh. Shouldn't I be taught this in school?
How many sides are on a triangle?
Oh man, you just 5.
It's 3.
But yeah, close enough. What about the bottom?
If you're driving 60 miles an hour and you drive for 1 hour, how far do you end up traveling?
I don't know. I'm not good at math. 2 hours?
What country is the Queen of England?
I think there is something to be said. I'm throwing out a little bit of a bone here, but there's something to be said for people's brains freezing up, turning off when you put a camera in front of them. But I don't know if I should give these people the benefit of the doubt. Probably not.
Now I feel like a stupid American.
No.
Look at that.
That looks...
Look how good that looks.
That looks great.
How do they do this here in Italy? Do you have to like cut it or something? I feel like a stupid American. Oh, so you do this? Oh, okay.
You want to cut it?
Like how do you eat it? Are you supposed to just peel it out like that?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. No, it's fine. It's fine. I can do it. Yeah.
Come on with it.
Okay, thank you. So I can apparently just peel it off. Now I feel like a...
So, I don't know. It seems to me a knife and fork would be great. You could cut it into slices. Just, right? Ripping it apart with your hands, well, it would work. You would just have to be delicate. That's all.
So last night I'm at a networking event trying to make some friends. I'm in Paris, by the way. This is important. It's always important. It's my personality trait. The American woman was like, so what visa are you on? I tell her. And then I'm like, what visa are you on? She's like, oh, I'm just on the tourist visa. And I was like, oh, so you go back to the States every 90 days. And she was like, no, my partner just like takes us to Spain. I go, yeah, that doesn't count. Spain is the Schengen zone. She goes, what's a Schengen zone? I explain what the Schengen zone is. And
I don't know what a Schengen zone is.
Effectively, I tell her, I'm like, girl, you're gonna get banned from France, from the from the Schengen zone. And she was like, I don't know anything about this. Like, my partner handles all of it for me. And I was like, okay, he's a man. Like, you're gonna trust him to take care of this for you? Like, obviously he's fucking it up if he thinks going to Spain resets your visa. I was like, please go consult a lawyer, or at the very least ChatGPT, and tell it what you've been doing. I have seen people overstay their visa and get banned, get five-year bans from the entire Schengen zone, which would seriously derail your life if you're living.
What is the Schengen zone? I'm just curious. What is the Schengen zone? Nothing comes up. Great. Oh, the Schengen area is a border-free travel zone. Oh, okay. I probably should have known this. It's one of the benefits of living within the EU. All right. Cool. Good stuff.
If your mom's house is 100 miles away and you're driving 50 miles an hour, how long will it take you to get there?
2 hours.
100 miles. 15 minutes.
50 miles.
All right, if you're going 60 miles per hour.
An hour and 20 minutes.
This is painful, you know. This is generally painful.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, you gotta think hour-wise. Take you 45 minutes. 45 minutes. If your mom's house is 100...
Right, that was painful, mate.
How many digits are in the number 4,444?
You got this.
How many? What did you say?
You got this, bruv.
How many digits are in the number 4,444?
4,444. 4,000 is like 4.
Well, this dude's not even American, so I'm gonna skip it.
What language do you speak in Europe? Wait,
Turn it on you right
They speak European, of course.
now. There's different ones, and I knew that.
Say 3 countries in Europe. You can do that one.
Belgium, France, Paris.
We were so close.
Norway, Sweden, and Greenland.
What language do you speak in?
So, hey, I am here with...
I'm Ifeoluwa Fabulu. I'm from Nigeria.
And...
Naomi Masale. I'm from Sierra Leone.
And what is the silliest question you've ever been asked by an American?
Someone asked me if I've ever seen lions and tigers around my house. And someone asked
Lions,
me
tigers,
where
and bears, oh my.
So...
Alright, yeah, that's about enough of that. See y'all on the next one.